everybody, welcome to Quiet Waters Farm and Craft. I am Joanne and it is so stinking cold outside. I'm already over it and it's only November, which it shouldn't even be this cold yet, but it's Indiana, you never know what you're gonna get. But anyway, I'm gonna be making me some moisturizing cream. It's all natural products. It's some oils and some beeswax. So I figured I would show this video because in the winter time my skin dries out really bad, and plus one of my daughters, she's a little blondie, she has very dry skin. So this is one thing that I use, and I also used for her on her skin to help keep it moisturized. I used it last year during the winter and it worked great, so I'm making it again for this year. So let's get started. Okay, so I have a double boiler down here. Sorry, I'm trying to get my camera all set up here. I don't want it to fall over. I kind of broke my selfie stick because it had these little prongs on the bottom, and then I just broke the other one. I don't know how that one broke, but it did. So yeah, so what I have here is a double boiler. It's like this. Showed that in a couple other videos. Just pour some water in the bottom of it and then I'll melt everything in this top pot. Now if you don't have a double boiler, that's okay. Just use a pot and put a glass bowl on the top. Works just as great. So what I'm going to do is, I've got this boiling pretty good. I'm going to turn it down to a medium-low heat because I don't want things to cook too fast. So I go to Local's Farmer's Market and I get a 2-ounce bar of beeswax. So you're going to need 5 tablespoons of beeswax. So this is what I have left after the bar. So I'll just reuse this later. Now you want to grind it all up or grate it up, and that's just what I've done here. And this is some coconut oil. Now if you don't have coconut oil, you can use extra virgin olive oil also, and that is 6 tablespoons. And so you can do 6 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil or 5 tablespoons of coconut oil, and that's just what I had on hand. Works just as good. Coconut oil is very moisturizing. So these first 2 ingredients, we'll get these in here. This is 5 tablespoons of beeswax. Sorry, 5 tablespoons of beeswax and 5 tablespoons of coconut oil. Just want to make sure I said that. I couldn't remember if I gave you the correct ingredient measurement on the beeswax. Sometimes I forget. I get to talking and I forget sometimes what I'm saying. Alright, so you want to get as much as you possibly can in there. Sometimes it's a little difficult when you get that steam on there. So what we're going to do, I'm going to get my camera out so you can see. Okay, so what we're going to do is I turn this down to a medium-low heat because we don't want it to go too fast boiling it. So we just need to melt everything in here. So it's only going to take a few minutes. Now you could stick like 3/4 of the bar in there, but it will take forever to melt. It's better to grate it down, and then you can, I mean, we've been doing this for like 30 seconds or so, and I'm getting fogged up. I'm way too close. Let me wipe that off. Alright, so everything is melted. So I'm going to take this top boiler off here, and I'm going to bring it over to my pot holder. Now what we're going to add to this is 1 tablespoon of vitamin E. Okay. Now if you want to, oh, I'm squirting it everywhere. If you want to keep your costs low, My Dollar Tree just started selling vitamin E, so you can go and get that for $1 because usually at all the other stores it costs a little bit more. My coconut oil, I found it the cheapest at the dollar store. I'm pretty sure they sell that at the Dollar Tree, but I'm not really positive on that one. Alright, and that's it on that. I'm going to turn my stove off. Okay, thanks. Alright. I turned my stove off, so we're going to pour this into a 4-ounce jelly jar. Okay. Now this will last me a little while because I don't use very much. I literally just like dip my finger in there, and that will be enough to moisturize my skin. So like I said before, you can alternate and see what you like, whether if you like the coconut oil or if you like the extra virgin olive oil. Both of them are very moisturizing to your skin, and this only took me a few minutes to make, and I had basically everything at home. Now when I ran out of extra virgin olive oil, so that's why this time I'm using coconut oil. So it's really up to you what you want to use. Use the products that you have at home. You know, if I went into a store, I would just pay too much for it. It's just not worth it to me. Not when I can make it at home. I know what's going in it. And plus, these also make great gifts. You know, holiday season's right around the corner, so I might make up a couple. I've actually put this into my booth at a craft place that my friend owns, and I've sold every bit of what I've made here. So everything's organic and great for your skin. So I will put all the ingredients down in my description box. So I hope that you've all liked this video. If you do, give me that thumbs up, share it with your friends, and I hope that you all have a blessed day, and thanks for watching.